Hi there. Welcome to my therapy session. So, I feel so many things. I'm not okay. I think I'm overwhelmed. And I don't know why I am overwhelmed. Okay, I know, but I guess it's because I've not journaled or documented, so I feel like it's a lot of things. So I just thought of documenting this, recording this so that nione kama nitaacha kufeel nikiwa all over the place, niacha kufeel overwhelmed. At least thoughts zangu zikwe in a nice little folder in my head. So I've been doing a number of things to help me with this sickness. Number one is intermittent fasting. I've been eating 2 meals a day. So I've been skipping breakfast, and yeah, so that at least my stomach heals, my wounds heals, particularly my stomach and my esophagus. And I have, as I'm talking, I'm realizing that I'm improving in terms of not my pain levels. My pain levels are still up there, especially during the night. My hands and the rest of my body. When it reaches nighttime, pain is on the rooftop. But the thing I've improved on is just realized that it's 12 o'clock right now. In the past, if I didn't take breakfast, my stomach would be like, I didn't think I'd stay without breakfast, especially breakfast. The hunger was horrendous. Like, have you ever felt hunger like you've not eaten for like 1 week and you've been eating for forever? You've been eating daily, but like that hunger in the morning was not normal hunger. Like, I could eat someone. Could eat a human being. Like, it was a lot. Like, the hunger was too much. Like that hunger where it makes you feel like it's gonna kill you. Yet there are people who those people who are not fortunate enough to have meals on a daily basis. They go for even 2-3 days a week. Of course, that's extremes, but like there are people who go for a day or two, even voluntarily, without food. And they just feel now they feel that type of hunger. But for me, like breakfast, I feel like I didn't eat the previous night. There are people who don't eat dinner, actually. There are people who don't take dinner. They just take maybe breakfast and lunch, and maybe dinner they take maybe a soup or just a light meal. But for some reason I would even take meat or even chapati, and in the morning I'm so hungry, so that hunger that you can beat someone if you don't get breakfast. Yet right now I'm just normal. I just have normal hunger by the time it's 12. I'm like, that is an improvement. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Because if it's acidity, I feel like when I'm eating, it's still up there. However, there's something else. It's not, yeah, it's still up there. Like my acidity levels are still quite high. But even when I eat, not using PPIs, not using medicine. PPIs, for those who know what PPIs are, or even antacid. When I eat that one meal, I'm not using that as much. Yeah, there were times that I had to use. When I'm not, I'm suppressing my acidity with other methods. Also, when I'm taking this one meal, it's sweet potatoes. I feel like sweet potatoes are doing good for me. Yeah, I'm hurriedly taking this water because I'm feeling the burning in my stomach, because it's 12. I usually eat at 12, and I want to stop eating at 12. And let me tell you, it's not easy to start a new habit, because like you have to prepare the body. And I didn't want to be fasting because my weight is so bad. But I need to heal the stomach, so I feel like taking water will help. Taking more water and suppressing hunger, and also not making the actually the reason I'm doing intermittent fasting or fasting in general is so that my body forgets to produce this too much acidity that it's just keeping on producing on a daily basis. I don't know where it's coming from. And also to give my stomach an opportunity to heal, and my esophagus. And yeah, I think this will work, because I was doing my initial intermittent fasting. I didn't even know it was an intermittent fasting. I didn't call it that because I was eating early, probably 6 o'clock in the evening. So it has really helped my chest and my throat. So I took it at another notch to skip breakfast, and now I want to start skipping lunch. And I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because my weight is really bad. So I guess that crossroads is making me feel I'm at crossroads whether I should skip lunch or just do dinner. And I think that being at a crossroads is making me feel sad and overwhelmed. I guess that goes with every new habit that you're trying to formulate. Me skipping breakfast was first of it. At first I thought I cannot do it, and I refused to do it for a long time. But when I started doing it, I didn't feel overwhelmed for some reason. But right now, skipping lunch is making me feel overwhelmed. I guess it's because, of course, that means more hunger. And also, I think I'm also worried. I'm low-key worried about my weight. And also the hunger is a bit much. So that initial step to train my body to not feel so much hunger, because I've skipped lunch. I want to train my body not to feel that much hunger. Okay, so but the only way I'm going to be able to do this is if I start praying, so that now my lunch, my will to do the lunch first is uplifted by praying. I just don't do the intermittent fasting anymore. It's just like they go hand in hand with prayers. That's what I want to do. So yeah, and the prayer thing is not easy for me. It's not easy for me to pray. I feel traumatized, like the fact that I've prayed for so long and my prayers are not being answered is making me not want to pray. But I know I gotta do it. So I guess that's the second thing that's making me feel overwhelmed. I'm sipping the water so that the hunger is suppressed. Nikisikia njaa, I take water. If I feel hungry, I take some sips of cold water. I've put some ice, so it's very cold. So yeah. This is quite a journey. Those people who said Rome is not built in a day, they were right. My gut lining will not be built in a day. I don't know how long it's gonna take, because the process is difficult. Like, you have the things that you have to sacrifice, the comfort of food, the weight. You have to be so skilled. The fact that you're skipping meals, and the meals that you're also taking, they don't have high calorie. Like sweet potatoes, they're not high in calories. The other thing that is overwhelming me is I'm supposed to be taking supplements. However, they're not easy to take. They're not coping well with my body. Like, I can't take a whole pill. I have to divide the pills. I have to figure out how many times I'll divide the pill. So right now I'm currently doing vitamin B1 Thiamax, and I've also added one. I tried taking the whole pill. The acidity levels was on the roof. So unapata, my body is not coping well with whole pills, yet I know my body needs them. So the fact that I have to divide them is just overwhelming. It's a lot of work, and to figure out what quantity is gonna be fine today and when am I going to add is just a lot of work on top of I'm already going through pain. That's the third thing that is overwhelming me. But I'll just give myself grace. I'm just gonna give myself time and just accept that it is overwhelming. Yeah. Anyway, on the good sides, on the bright sides, the things that are keeping me going are, number one, yesterday I implemented the one thing that I've wanted to be doing. The one thing that I've been wanting to do, and that is replace where I'll be getting dopamine. You know, dopamine is very important. We just didn't know. So we get dopamine from food, nice meals, or and other things. Good feeling, good vibes. And I'm not getting dopamine from food, so I thought, okay, maybe I can start treating myself. So yesterday I went and got these 2 earrings. Spent 300 shillings, 100 for motorbike and 200 for the coated earrings. Give me some happiness, joy, you know, that joy inside, that you've done something good for yourself despite how you feel. And yeah, I think that will help me my stress levels, cope with my stress levels, reduce my stress levels a bit. Yeah, because you know, the number one thing I'm working on is stress levels. It's not easy to not be stressed when you're going through a lot. So I'm adding 1 to 3 things that will help me reduce my stress level. So that's one. Treating myself to small to gifts. So next I'm planning to get another piercing and get one more. So that's kidogo money. Not kidogo money, it's a lot for me. So someone who is not working, that will cost me from a stud will go for 150. And I don't know, kudungwa, the piercing itself, I don't know how much it cost me. Maybe 100 shillings or 200, who knows. So that might cost me around 250 to 300 shillings. So I won't do it today because I already treated myself today. So maybe tomorrow or the day after that, I don't know, depending on how my body also feels like, if I will be able to get out. Because yesterday I used all my calories. I came back, I was so hungry and so weak. I was very weak. Oof. I didn't even walk for a long. I walked like for, I don't know, probably 200 meters to 300. But because I'm only eating sweet potatoes and I had only eaten one meal, I was drained. I was really drained. I had to even take dinner, and I had not planned to take dinner. So today, that's one good thing. The other thing I'm working on is sleep. My sleep is going up, down, up, down. There are days that we sleep well, like throughout the night, but today I woke up, I've not rested. Like the past 2-3 days, I've been waking up in the middle of the night because of pain. So I'm not well rested, and that's another thing that I'm really working on. If I manage those 2 things, like reducing my stress levels and sleeping through the night without being woken up, I think it will also help me heal. And then I continue introducing the vitamin pole pole, and the I've tried L-glutamine. L-glutamine is not going well with my body. Maybe I introduce kidogo kidogo. Kidogo kidogo. But the one pill that I'm taking, a whole pill, is this pill, tributarate. I'm taking the whole pill. I have not felt any, but yesterday I didn't take. The other pill that I'm taking is enzyme, super enzyme. That one I'm taking a whole pill every time I am eating. So roughly 2 meals. If it's 2 meals, it's 2 tablets per day. So that one is good. So I think the 2 pills that I'll be, from now henceforth, I'll start taking full pills, is the enzyme and the tributarate. And then right now it's not even a quarter. I'm taking like a very small quantity of Thiamax B1. And then also I'm thinking of adding magnesium because of sleep, so that I sleep through the night despite the pain, because I know I really need the sleep to heal. It will reduce my stress levels. It will help me reduce my stress levels. I'm working on a lot basically. The super enzyme will help with the digestion. The tributarate will help with the mucus. The Thiamax will help with the general immunity. I'm also really wanting to add the alpha GPC for neuropathy, for my nerves and whatnot. So basically, clearly you can see the reason why I'm overwhelmed. And then on top of all that, I'm going through the discomfort and the pain. It's a lot. So right now I want to pray. But I don't want to pray for myself first. Today I want to pray for other people. And I'll post it on TikTok because it's been a prayer in my heart. And it's a prayer that I want other people to pray about as well. Yep. So I feel I have vented a bit and I feel a bit better. So let's see how that goes. I don't know if this audio itasikika. Na feel nimeongea pole pole. My voice is very low. And I think it's because, they are neighbors, and also my energy is a bit low, so